Yes, YouTube. Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. Do I class this as another video? It's been since I last uploaded a YouTube video. It was 2 years ago, and it was talking about CrossFit fails. Today, I'm going to be addressing the elephant in the room. I'm going to be talking about what is going to be happening. Why the hell am I back? Why the hell is there a property logo on the screen? And we're going to be addressing some of these issues, and we're going to be getting into some of the content today. So I hope you are ready. Sit down, enjoy, and subscribe. Okay, so the content on this channel is about to change completely. This channel started out with myself and Luke as LA Obsession 7 years ago now, and this was the start into my content creation journey, the start of my journey into YouTube, into the world of making content. If you're a long-term follower of me, you may be like, what the hell is going on? You keep doing so many different things, Adam, all the time. 1 minute you're doing fitness, 1 minute you're doing mental health, 1 minute now you're doing property, and everything else it's just so confusing. You don't know what's going on, and I don't know what's going on either. But yeah, basically every time that I've done anything in my life, the idea always comes back to making content.
Are you making content?
The concept is always around helping people. It's about advising people. It's about showing people my journey. So a lot of people said to me like, oh, if you're gonna start YouTube again, you should maybe start a new channel. And I was like, no, I want to do this. And I want to document my life, and I want to show the continuous process. It's been weird. I must say that when everyone goes right, I definitely go left, and I definitely do some different things as well. But you know what? I wouldn't live my life any other way. And this channel is going to be a documentary. We're going to be doing some funny stuff. We're going to be doing some challenges. We're going to be doing some public videos as well, and hopefully learning some stuff along the way. I hope that if you're a long-term follower of me, that you enjoy this kind of content. If you don't, then I'm sorry, it's not going to be fitness related anymore. You can unsubscribe, and I hope you have an amazing life. But if you want to come along the journey, you want to come along the process with me, then you are more than welcome, and we can go along the way. So why are we here? The main reason why we're here is because throughout my life, I've done quite a few different things. I've performed live doing music all over the country, toured with some bands like 1975, Catfish and the Bottlemen. And then I've done a lot of fitness stuff as well. I've done physiotherapy. I've got a degree in physiotherapy. And then I've done a lot of health and wellbeing stuff as well. I've made content along the way.
Content?
I've done all these different things. And one thing that I've noticed all the time, apart from the music right at the start, I have always been the asset. When people pay me, they pay me for my time. As a physio, they pay me to do a physio appointment. As a personal trainer, they pay me for my time in terms of programming. So apart from the music, everything I've done in my life has always been my time for money. I did not want to live my life anymore on a model where I was the asset. It just wasn't happening. So there's all these things that people are doing where they're making loads of money and they're not the asset. So you've got like the property stuff, obviously what I'm doing now, you've got the online courses, there's people that are doing drop shipping and different things like that. And the common theme within this, and it hit me like a ton of bricks, was that all these things that people are doing, they are not personally the asset. They are not the ones that are making the money. It blew my mind because everything that I'd done in my life, constantly been making money, apart from the music. A few times a year, I get royalty checks from music, from the listens that I get on Spotify and stuff. And I haven't played music for about 9 years, but I still get money every single quarter or so because of that, because I wasn't the asset, the music was the asset. And exactly what's happening now with property, in the world of property, I am not the asset. The property that I manage and control is the asset. One thing that I really want to be able to do with these things is have more time and to be able to give back. And giving back is something that I've really wanted to start doing more and more of recently. So guys, I'm just outside my brother's now. I'm about to go in and give him his MacBook. He doesn't know anything about it. Doing this for me is like a really, like, I don't care about like financial gain in terms of wearing like fancy watches, driving like fancy cars and things like that. What really matters to me is giving back to people, giving back to my family. And like my brother has been a key part in my journey so far. Like my brother has literally, he paid for me to go to the training that started me in this property journey. He paid £2,000 to go to the training that has kicked me off to do what I'm doing now. And like for me, he said that don't worry about it, just give me it back when you want. But I want to give him the opportunity to be able to do this more. So I want to go in, I want to try and get a clip of what his laptop looked like before, because it was a mess. His laptop wasn't working. It had a wired mouse plugged in, USB, because his mouse wasn't working, a USB keyboard plugged in as well because his keyboard wasn't working either. And then it was just really slow. And he wants to have the opportunity to get into property like what I've been doing similar things to me, but he hasn't got the equipment to do it, and I wanted to help him out with that. So this is something that I've been wanting to be able to do for a while, and I'll actually be able to do it now, and I can't wait to see his reaction, see what it's like. I might cry. Yeah, anyway, I think the system works a little bit better on Macs, so you should probably...
What?
You should probably use a Mac from now on.
What? Why have you got this?
Because it helped me so much in my, you paid for me to go on my property training, and I know that you want to get involved with it now, and you want to do more of it. Thank you, man. You helped me start in property by paying for the course.
Yeah, but that was not for anything, was it?
Yeah, I know, but it's...
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to give some things for you to be able to actually do the work and do things properly, because, that is not something that you can use it, bloody hell, come on. So, you need the right tools in your toolbox.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You happy?
Yeah. I was looking at getting a refurbished one, but...
But yeah, I've been able to start giving back to my family, to people that are close to me, just doing little things, and yeah, it's been an amazing opportunity to be able to do that. So one big thing that is really pushing me forward is actually financial education, or the financial literacy that I see with a lot of people. The way that money affects people's lives is ridiculous. One of my big driving forces, my why, is what you would put it, is when I was younger and when I was growing up, my dad had a very, very bad relationship with debt, with money and credit card debt. I mean, I love my dad to bits, but you're an idiot. But I remember him telling me a story about when he first got his credit card, that the first thing he bought was bottles of champagne in a nightclub. The idea is that there were a few simple things that my dad could have done when he got to a low point in his life, and he did get quite low. He was depressed, he was on antidepressants, he had to go to counselling. And this was all due to, well, the catalyst wasn't just all due to this, but the catalyst was debt and not having good knowledge about money. Just being able to scrape by to pay interest payments on credit cards and things, and not knowing about the ability to just use 0% credit transfer cards and 0% credit cards and balance transfers and things like this. And there's many things out there that can help people that are in tough financial situations. And looking at the fact of that all debt is bad, then if all debt was bad, then you wouldn't have people that are multimillionaires in property and things like this, because the people with high net worths in property are also high debt worth in property, because they have so much in terms of debt in mortgage payments and things like that as well. So as much as I love my dad, I love him to bits, he wasn't the best when it comes to managing his finances, and I've seen what that can do to someone's mental health. I can see what that can do to somebody's health and well-being. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else. I want to help and advise as many other people as I can, and I want to be that breaking point in my family that changes the financial situation for everybody else. And as you can probably guess, that's why I'm doing the nice things that I'm doing for my family right now, and trying to help them out the best I can. Yeah, I'm really grateful that I'm getting the opportunity to do these things now. My journey in property has only just begun, and it's a crazy experience. I started learning properly in August of 2022. So for me right now, as recording this video, it's about 7 months ago. And in this 7 months, I've taken on soon to be 8 properties on a service accommodation basis. And I'm sourcing deals and making great connections with investors all over the country. And I'm financially independent. I don't have to do any job. I don't have to do a 9-to-5 job. I get to do this, I get to give back, and I get to meet people and go to property events and travel around and go to coffee shops. And I'm just really loving my life right now. And that is not a brag, but it's just a fact of that I know that it's possible. And if people put in the work, I know how achievable this can really be, to give people the life that they want, the life that they really want to live. And I don't care about the fancy watches or the fancy cars or living in hot... I really want to live in a hot country, don't get me wrong, but it's I'm not bothered about that. That's not what drives me. What drives me is having control. So if I can control what I'm doing in my day-to-day, then that's when I'm winning. And I hope that resonates with other people, and I hope that kind of thing is what you guys want as well. So if you guys want to follow along my journey, please subscribe. There's going to be more videos, maybe sit-down videos a little bit more like this. There's going to be videos where we're going out in public and finding out what their opinions are on the property world, on finances, on side hustles, on all these kind of different things as well. And do you know what? I might even go out and, as much as I'm in in property, I don't actually know anything to do with trades or building work or anything like that. I'm just good at this side of things and marketing myself and putting it out there. So that's why I have an amazing team over at Source Properties. That's why myself, my business partners that I'm working with are incredibly supportive. My main business partner that I've founded the business with, Dan, is incredible with all that kind of stuff. And if you want to learn more about how we could potentially work together or what you could do with me, then go over to Source Properties website. There's a free guide that you can download on there on about investing in property and things like that. And we can always have a chat. You can book a call over there too. So you'll find the links to all that stuff in the description. Go follow me over on other socials and follow my journey more on a day-to-day basis. And then yeah, we should be posting around 1 video a week for the time being. And I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon.